What is going on, YouTube? How's it going? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm a little bit late to the party on this one, but we've got some exciting stuff to talk about. So if you're hyped for Evolution 3 and the DLC that's coming, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all future Evolution 3 content. We do a lot of it here. Basically, last week, right, I made a DLC video where we speculated around how Frontier does their DLC. Link down in the description, by the way, if you want to go check that out. And obviously, the also possibility, will we be seeing a Rebirth DLC in Evolution 3? Now, that's obviously the biggest question. Is Rebirth coming to this game? Who knows? Frontier have obviously been very tight-lipped about it. They haven't really given us any hints or anything like that. However, obviously in the video that I made last week, we obviously speculated that Frontier normally do a couple of free updates, and then obviously they release their first kind of DLC to the game. And what we're here to talk about today, and I expect you've seen it over Twitter, over YouTube, whatever, on the Steam page for Evolution 3, a new app profile has been loaded onto Evolution 3. Now, normally what that means is that Frontier are gearing up for a DLC release. I speculated that we'd be seeing some form of DLC for this game between, you know, the game's release and end of January. So this kind of lines up quite well with how Frontier normally does their DLCs. So I would expect this to be launching sometime in December, if I'm honest. Obviously, we can't really tell what this unknown profile is right now. It's completely, you know, it doesn't give anything away. It's not like it lists like all of the information, but obviously with Evolution 2 and Evolution 1, this is the same sort of pattern. I mean, it's the same for every game, but this is the same sort of pattern that happens. They put a new app profile onto the game, everybody freaks out and goes, oh my god, it's DLC, and it's looking like this is the DLC for Evolution 3, or at least the first one. And, you know, is it going to be the Rebirth one? I would speculate and say that probably not. I reckon this is going to be some kind of dinosaur pack, you know, maybe some new species or something like that. Or it could just be a skin pack or something like that. I definitely think we're not looking at a major expansion here. I think it's very much going to be some kind of DLC pack, dinosaur pack. I mean, there's every possibility that this, what we're looking at right now, is absolutely could be the Rebirth dinosaurs. However, I would think that Universal would probably want a bigger expansion from that, and where Frontier don't really have the time pressures with releasing a Rebirth DLC, because obviously the film is now been and gone, you know, there's no real urgency for them to release a Rebirth DLC this like quickly, right? They can take their time with it, and obviously if they follow the pattern, they could be releasing their first major expansion for the game, you know, 3, 4, 5 months down the line. And then this is obviously just the kind of dinosaur pack to bridge the gap. Now, the flip side to this argument is obviously Frontier are releasing free dinosaurs from the previous games every month from January, right? I mean, are they going to release a pack that is paid for that is going to be new dinosaurs? I mean, you could argue no, and this could be the Rebirth dinosaurs. And I mean, that would be the thing that people would pay for, I would assume. I don't know. You guys can let me know if I'm wrong on that. But I think where we're getting the free dinosaurs, it makes more sense for them to do the Rebirth dinosaurs in a paid pack like this, rather than just releasing, you know, some random dinosaurs from whenever. But obviously, anything's possible with this. I do think we're looking at a dinosaur pack. I do think this is going to be tied up to the first major update to the game. So obviously we're getting 1.1 update next week. I think we're going to be looking at this releasing with maybe 1.3, 1.4, and then obviously it being a dinosaur pack as well. So it also kind of ties up with how they're starting the free dinosaur releases from January. We're obviously getting Kentrosaurus next week, but we could have Kentrosaurus in November. December is a break from the free dinosaurs and we get a dinosaur pack, hence this. And then in January, we restart the free dinosaurs. So the question marks that we currently have over this is it going to be the Rebirth dinosaurs? Is it going to be a random, you know, group of dinosaurs? Or is it going to be like some sort of skin pack or something completely new that we've never had as a DLC expansion before? I don't think it's going to be a major expansion, just because of the timelines that Frontier normally do DLCs. I'm happy to be proven wrong. Frontier, please prove me wrong. give me a major expansion right now. But no, we will see. I will keep you guys updated as to what happens with this. And yeah, stay tuned basically. Let me know down in the comments, what are you guys hoping for this first DLC? Do you want it to be the Rebirth, or do you want them to save the Rebirth stuff and do a major expansion later down the line? Or would you rather just have the dinosaurs now in the form of a paid DLC dinosaur pack, you know, that we've had in the past? Let me know, leave a like, subscribe for new, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time for more Evolution 3 news and content. But until then, bye bye.